Overwhelmed, stressed, tired? Meditation on Wheels will bring the calm to you. Inside our Meditation on Wheels RV, you will experience peace, focus, power, answers to life. Book now at meditationonwheels.com. It's free. Your voluntary contributions are appreciated. Om Shanti, my dear friends. Welcome to the next normal. What is next normal anymore anyway? I think everything has been so shaken up in our lives on many levels. It could be personal, it could be collective, it could be your country. It could be your religion has changed, it could be your body is changing. Either it's getting too big, too small, too low, too high. There's a lot going on in our lives, and all good. Some things we don't like because we're still struggling to become an embodiment of power and an embodiment of true sense of self. I wanted to do a special session today for you. Perhaps many of you are not aware of the Brahma Kumaris Raja Yoga teachings. So they're basically 7 classes that you can take anywhere around the world. Just Google Brahma Kumaris Raja Yoga classes. And you can take many of them now online. If you're in Maryland, Virginia, or D.C., you can come to the Meditation Museum and actually take the course or enroll online. For many students, after they've done the meditation course, something should click in you, something about wanting to improve myself more, a call to a better version of one's self. And that's usually what happens after the initial course of Raj Yoga. And then we go into an advanced teaching and an advanced segment of developing the soul's worth called the Murli. And in the Murli, it's like a link. It's a love link between you, the soul, and the divine. And so every morning, can you imagine? Every morning at our over 9,000 meditation centers in 120 countries, the Murli is read by an instrument in that class to the students, whether it's the students in front or the students online. And I have to say, today's blessing in the Murli was so powerful that I wanted to do our next normal session on this blessing. And I hope you'll be okay with it. It's very unique. And usually the blessing which comes every day in the Murli is for all the advanced students who have the mindset, I have to improve my life. There is no way my life is going to get worse than it was before my awakening. So everyone who studies in the Brahma Kumaris is, I have to improve. It's my call, it's my vision. I am going to improve my life. And maybe that's why we got this touching, since the pandemic, to do next normal. What is next? Nobody knew. And the next normal is an improved version of ourselves, a spiritual version of ourselves, an enlightened version of one's self, so that the world can become golden aged because the soul is pure. But I have to read you this Murli today on honesty, the blessing in it. The reason why many people who live with me or work with me, I emphasize a lot the importance of self-honesty. But in today's Murli, and the Murli comes from Baba, in today's Murli, the definition of honesty was huge. And I wanted to take you into that journey with me. Are you ready? Feel free to write this down, or feel free to keep playing over the recording at this segment. All right. So the blessing in the Murli today, which was read in all 9,000 centers around the world, it's the same blessing. So the vibrational frequency globally is increasing every day wherever we go. So starting from Asia, from the East, this blessing to the millions of students around the world, the students are feeling this blessing as their own, and so the vibration of that feeling is spreading through those students, whatever city, country that you might be in. Ready? Are you really ready? Get your pen and paper for this one. Record this one. This is huge. All right. The blessing is, the aspiration is, you ready for it? Can you handle it when you hear it? Are you sure? Okay. No, I don't think I should read you this. This is too intense and deep. No, I don't think we should read it, right, guys? It's too powerful, right, Santosh? Should I read it? Should I really read the blessing of the day? Are you sure everyone's ready for this? All right. Fasten your seatbelts. You're about to get improved and elevated. That's the power of the Murli. No, I don't think I should read it. Okay, let's go. The blessing for you today. May you be honest and trustworthy, where you use your every treasure that you have according to the Supreme Father's suggestions, directions, guidance for any task. Okay, may you, it's a blessing, may you be honest and trustworthy and use every treasure according to the Supreme Soul's suggestions, directions, guidance for any task, anything that you're doing in life. An honest and trustworthy person is someone who doesn't use the treasures, mind, body, wealth, relationships, all of your physical possessions and things that you've earned, your facilities. The treasures that you have received, which actually came from God the Father, for any task without His advice or directions. Again, an honest and trustworthy person is someone who doesn't use the treasures he has received from the Father for any task without His guidance. Simple example. Driving on the road, I'd feel thirsty. I've got 15 minutes till I get home, but there's a 7-Eleven. Let me stop. I go to 7-Eleven and I buy a soda for $4. I could have waited till I go home. It was free. Now I know it's my money and I'll use my money any way I want to, but now I don't have enough money to really live the life I want to live. So You got a wonderful opportunity, you're earning money, you have the ability to use your money any way you want, but used with intention and realizing what it took for you to earn that money, then when you use it, it's with a more sense of mindfulness, care, concern about your energy and the way your energy should be used. So how do you use your treasures according to the Father's guidance? If you waste your time, some people will say to me, or I've heard, we don't have time to come to the center to meditate, Sister Jenna, we wish we could come. But they'll spend an hour scrolling on social media. Honestly. They'll spend an hour walking around the house, just doing little things, picking up the phone, and before you know it, half an hour has passed, another half an hour, another hour. I've never done gaming, but I've heard kids are staying on these gaming machines for 2-3 hours, maybe more a day. If you waste your time, second, words. You speak whatever comes to your mind. You don't speak honestly. You speak with words that will hurt people's feelings. You manipulate, you condemn, you judge, you criticize, you complain. 3, actions. The actions you perform. I've done this. The family's telling us, let's go for a walk, right? So I'll go for a walk, and the other day I went for a walk with the leaf blower to clean the yard. So now I was walking and exercising and blowing the leaves. So then I realized I can use my actions in such a good way versus just actions that are just, I'm just going to sit here or just do this or that, or actions that are not really supportive of the vibrations or other people's energy. 4th, breath. 5, thoughts. What are you thinking every day? If you waste your time, words, actions, breath, or thoughts in following the influences of others, the dictates of others, or under the influence of unhealthy company, if you keep thinking about others instead of thinking about improving yourself, if you are being arrogant about something instead of maintaining your self-respect, and if you are influenced by following the dictates of your own mind, which are influences of your past lives and traumas and expectations and desires, instead of listening, feeling, sensing, following God's elevated suggestions and directions on your life, you cannot be said to be honest with one's self. I'm going to read it straight through one last time. Because it says, you have received all treasures from the Father to bring benefit to the world. And so, to use those treasures to bring benefit is to use those treasures to bring benefit for a task is to be honest. I mean, this is such a deep point. I'm going to read it one more time straight through without clarifying it for you. And then I want us to just go into meditation. This is a blessing from above. May you be honest and trustworthy and use every treasure according to the Father's directions for any task. An honest and trustworthy person is someone who doesn't use the treasures he has received from the Father for any task without the Father's guidance. If you waste your time, words, actions, breath, or thoughts in following the dictates of others or under the influence of unhealthy company, if you think about others instead of thinking about improving yourself, if you are being arrogant about something instead of maintaining your self-respect, if you follow the dictates of your own mind instead of following God's elevated suggestions, you can't be said to be honest with yourself. You have received so many treasures to bring benefit to the world, and so to use your treasures for that task is to be honest with yourself. Wow. That hit me today. It was huge. I'm told you needed time to let that wrap around you. So let's just go into a little meditation of just reflection of that. Just imagine that. Take a deep breath. I am not in this birth to waste my life, time, words, actions, thoughts, behaviors, thinking about others instead of improving myself, staying in company of individuals that are downers, critical, gossiping, no vision, no dream. How can I really be honest? How can I call myself honest when I'm a creation of the divine? And as a divine creation of the Supreme, as a divine instrument of the Supreme, as a child of the Supreme, am I not here to use my life in a worthwhile way, filled with purpose and meaning and service? You've never heard about self-honesty in this way, but it's vital for us to use our lives in a worthwhile way. Every chance you get, if you can help someone, help them. Keep focusing on how to improve your pattern of living, how to improve your life. This is our time. This is the call of the time. Self-improvement. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. It was a huge one. Be a beautiful, beautiful blessing on self-honesty. Let's go to our awakened intelligence and get some advice as to what are the ways to be honest or to be trustworthy. Being honest and trustworthy is about consistently aligning your words and actions with integrity. Number one, practice self-honesty. Know your values. Understand what's important to you, so you can live in alignment with it. Number two, acknowledge your mistakes. Be willing to admit when you're wrong or uncertain. Number two, speak with truth but with kindness. Be clear and direct. Avoid half-truths or exaggeration. Be compassionate. Speak honestly in a way that respects the feelings of others' feelings and dignity. That's lovely. Number 3, keep your promises. Do what you have said. Follow through on your commitments, even if they're small. Communicate if things have changed. If you can't meet a deadline or a promise, let the person know as soon as possible. Huge one. I promise to be loyal and peaceful and truthful to you, and then you stop, and then you're like, okay, I don't think this is going to work. Be honest with each other. Don't cheat anyone. Number 4, be consistent. Act the same in public as you do in private. Huge. Let people know that they can count on you, regardless of who's watching. Avoid gossip and deception. Don't say one thing to someone's face and then another thing behind their back. 5, build accountability. Invite feedback. Ask trusted people if they perceive you as trustworthy. Reflect regularly. Take time to consider if your actions reflect honesty and trust. Number 6, respect confidentiality. Keep private things private. If someone shares something in confidence with you, honor that trust. Beautiful one. Number 7, show integrity when you're under pressure. Don't compromise your values. Even when it's inconvenient or unpopular, stand by the truth. Be courageous. It often takes bravery to be honest, especially when the situation is challenging. Wow. Wonderful. I mean, we could really do a lot on today's program. Let's go to the beautiful Sister Gita effect and hear what she has to say honestly.
If there's not love and mutual respect in relationship, they take you down. And in order to come up, make that relationship with divine, the supreme, so that your relationships can improve. The experience of God's love restores faith in God. It's entitled Love is Forever. So, the experience of God's love restores faith in God. However, for this faith to be powerful, it needs to be based not just on feelings and experience, but also on a clear understanding of the true nature of the self, God, and life. This makes the soul worthy and powerful. God gives us such deep, powerful love that this love becomes eternal. It is never destroyed. It can never be reduced. Our love should remain eternal based on this understanding. Om Shanti.
The Sister Gita effect, page 154 on honesty by Sister Gita. The first kind of honesty is honesty with yourself. If you are honest with yourself, there will not be any situation in which you are not honest with others. If someone does not believe you, if someone distrusts you, perhaps it is a sign that you need to become more honest. Instead of blaming them, realize this and look at how to become more honest. Honesty and clarity go together. That's a big one. Honesty and clarity, your ability to clearly explain yourself and things to others. Honesty does not mean simply speaking your mind. It means to be very clear about everything going on inside of you. Where there is honesty, feelings become pure and clean. There are no other thoughts or feelings other than those that God Himself would have. You hear this one? There are no other thoughts or feelings other than those God would have. Such clarity is reflected in your words. They will be filled with the power of truth and spoken with ease, without hesitation. The genuine honesty cultivated within you will reach out and touch others. Wow. Wow. Thank you all so much for joining me on today's episode of Honesty and Trustworthiness. I will promise myself to work more on that very important virtue of these times. Take care of yourselves. Om Shanti. See you tomorrow.
You are not this body you see. You are light. You are free. Not a name, not just a face. You are a soul full of grace. This is a place to learn and grow, to know the truth and let it show. No other place teaches like this, where peace and truth become your bliss. Walk the way that lifts you high. Live with truth, let falsehoods die. Use your gifts with love and care. Shine your light everywhere. You were lost, now you've been shown the path that leads your heart back home. Take a pause, go deep inside. Let go of anger, ego, pride. Sit in silence, clear your view. Let the pure thoughts carry you. Don't waste time in blame or doubt. Know what this life is all about. Think of others with love and peace, and all your burdens will release. You're not here just for your part. You are here to share your heart. The power lies in thoughts so bright.